Hi besties, it's Canella Dea.
It's Mic Drop.
Shout out.
This is Nerd Out. I'm Ben.
This is Ben. This is Jack. I'm Nim.
Zach B. It's Mega Ran.
Dizzy A and Rock Fox That Rocks.
Hi, I'm Vice.
It's your boy Diggs the Prophecy.
I'm Daddy Fastman.
It's Callan B.
GXC Wall. Below here.
I'm Nina Hope.
I'm Rice Records.
And welcome.
Welcome
To the inspection.
What's up, everybody, and welcome to the inspection. This is Ryan the Inspector. For today's video, we're doing another Sergeant Ducky video because I just feel like laughing. This man is hilarious, and even in his mid videos, he managed to make me laugh at least once. And this video we react to today is Let's Just Get It Over With. I hope this is what I think it is. Ducky, don't you dare pull off that mask. Don't you dare pull off that mask. You remain anonymous. But I might be surprised. So that's enough of a long enough intro because this video is probably going to be like over 10 minutes. So without further ado, let's just get into it.
A few years back, in response to a question I got quite often at the time, I said I'd do a face reveal at 222,222 subscribers. It's something I'm reminded of now and again when the occasional person comments it on a video. Well, given I'm as suited to a reliable upload schedule as Hayley Welch is to delivering a eulogy, and the ebbs and flows of YouTube making it equally as likely that I'll be sitting on this number for the next 3 years as it is that I've just blown past it while I've been saying this sentence, I might as well take it now as a mission accomplished and give you all what you've been dying to see for all these years. That's right here, right now, you're finally going to be able to add another pick to your ever-growing influencer fantasy folder. Because yes, after 7+ years, I'm going to show you the hunk behind the duck. So you had best drop those pens and prepare yourself. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the man behind the duck. 3, 2, 1.
Stop trolling us. Stop it. Stop that. Nobody falling for it.
Yeah, I know that's a lot of raw, undiluted sex appeal to take in and on one go, and the smolder's a little bit much if I'm honest. It kind of runs the risk of being an exercise in vanity, but come on, I wanted to look my best for the big reveal.
I know.
Okay, I'm just twisting your nips. That's actually my long-distance heterosexual life partner, Corey, and yes, I'm only with him because of his looks. To turn down that dish of a man would require a level of willpower that science won't be able to measure.
Come on, Ducky. You know nobody was going to fall for that. You let that joke go on way too long.
200 years. I can't even communicate with this man outside of a Tuesday because I've absolutely no faith in my ability to control myself. But anyway, back to the... Oh, fuck. You see, it's been many years since I had set that face reveal goal, and somehow, somewhere along the way, I had completely forgotten why I set it to begin with. And as that goal approached over the last few months, I started wondering if it's what I really wanted. So I began to do a little bit of soul searching. I looked for lessons in the history books of the world, a search for guidance from a higher power, and a search for different perspectives by living among remote tribes and partaking in their hallucinogenic ceremonial herb, which yes, thanks to a bad translation, turned out to be a rudimentary remedy for constipation, but as it turns out, spending 45 minutes hosing down the plant life of the Amazon with your chocolate Cheerio of justice is great for clarity, because it gave me time to really think and realise that all I gotta do is to go back to the source and ask the guy who set that face reveal date in the first place, which is easy because he's me. So to get to the bottom of this today, I'm going to have to do a cheeky little time jump back through my videos so I can ask Ducky how we even got here. Here we go. No, that's one of the Living with the Boys videos. We'll go again. Ah, come on, how many of these gags did I bake into these? Let's just tune the funny out of this thing. Hey, who threw that? Huh, this looks fair enough. Hey, OG Ducky, why do you want to do a face reveal? I don't want to do a face reveal. Oh, really? Yeah, if I wanted to do a face reveal, then I would have just done a face reveal. Oh, then who promised a face reveal? It seems the time has come. How long did it take? About 4 or 5 years since you promised it, I take it? I could check exactly, but I'm not arsed. Yeah, I get it. Damn, you're looking good for your age. Yeah, rocking the 1440p these days. But you're not looking bad either. For some reason, I remember this era of us looking worse. Yeah, the backgrounds are a little bit dodgy, but we did have Rokata making characters at this stage, so that did a lot of the heavy lifting. See, his skills have gotten better too. Hey, you know what'd be hilarious? You should get him to draw female characters. Really attractive, so it makes people uncomfortable. Way ahead of you on that one, and it is indeed hilarious. Oh, look at me with my fancy character artist, not burdened by my limited drawing skills. La-dee-da. Fuck 40. What's he doing here anyway? Yeah, he's no real backgrounds of his own, and with a face like that, I kind of feel bad for the chap, so I'll let him hang out here. It's best not to set him off, though. He's from the uncensored era, and you know what YouTube is like. Has that gotten any better, actually? Worse. How has it gotten worse? Censored stuff is considered the same as uncensored stuff, and you're only allowed to have an opinion if it doesn't hurt anybody's feelings. Well, that's just stupid. It's fucking brain dead is what it is. Tried to warn you. Well, you can tell him to go handy, because I didn't come here to get demonetized. Came here to ask you, why did you want to do a face reveal? Well, I don't want to do a face reveal. Then why did you say you wouldn't, then kick the can down the road to me? Look, you remind me a lot of myself, so I'm going to level with you. People just kept asking for it, and I will admit initially I didn't hate the idea of sexy women coming up to me on the street, looking for selfies and asking me to sign their genitals. But then I realised, it's mostly men. So many men, right? Well, that's shit on that idea, and that was about the only thing I found appealing about doing it. But I didn't know how I'd feel about it in a few years, so I just promised it for a later date. It was a win-win.
Your fucking wife would kill you. I know they're not married, but they've been living together for over 10 years. They might as well be fucking married.
People stopped asking me about it, and I had time to mull it over. Ah, well, shit. You didn't mull it over at all, did you? Not even for a second, no. I just kind of hoped it would go away, but people have really good memories. Well, sorry I can't help you, lad. That's alright. I'll head back and hash it out with them. I mean, they're already here watching this right now.
The internet never
so.
forgets. The North remembers, Ducky. And the North will remember this as well.
They've probably figured out the gist of what you're going to say. Yeah, no, they will, but it just feels less weird if I talk to them directly about it. Oh, look at me. I do things with structure and narrative and different characters. I follow the rule of thirds when I write my comedy. Just say the first thing that comes into your head and stop acting like a pair of socks. Okay, I gotta go. As much as I love this no way home moment, I'm playing with fire, having the ghost of my embittered Christmas past over there firing off like a roofer at a Trump speech. Ha! There he is. Yeah, I thought you'd like that. You know I love you, babe. Anyway, I'll see you handsome fuckers another time. Okay, so here's where I am. Thanks in no small part to this channel, my life changed dramatically over the years. Things went from, hey Ducky, why are you sad? Because I hate my job, failed relationships have made me cynical of women and I'm no better off now than I was 7 years ago. To, hey Ducky, why are you sad? I don't know. I mean, who wouldn't be riding the high of that? I was going from a life of depression, desperation and self-loathing into having something that was so amazing that it could pay my bills, let me stay home all day and lead real-life people into wanting to praise my work and buy me pints like I'm some sort of big shot. Back then, that sounded like the tits. But over the years I started to realise that even though a face reveal seemed like the natural progression of this, I don't actually have to show my face. That isn't a rule that must be followed, it's a choice. And when it comes down to it, I'm much happier with people not knowing who I am. Partly because it makes hiding the body a lot easier, but mostly because what it would take away from me is more valuable to me than what it would give me. Because what I have right now, I think, is the best thing. I love that I can be the guy known by hundreds of thousands of people whose videos make people laugh their arse off from all over the world and at the same time be that creepy lad with the wild hair and vacant expression bumbling his way around a shop with a frozen pizza in his hand and his genitals perfectly outlined because he was too lazy to change out of his
I have a question. Has anybody in your home country recognized who you are? Because you do have a pretty distinctive voice, or less you can name like 50 motherfuckers who sound exactly like you in Ireland. I don't know. Maybe it's, maybe I'm undercover racist, or maybe it's my progressive thinking that thinks that everybody sounds different. No, that can't be it.
Pants. I love that I've built something that resonates with enough people that there's an entire wiki about me and my channel's lore, and I love that I can comfortably say anything to my friends in public and not have to worry about eavesdropping strangers, leaking private information like where I live, or leaking my secret OnlyFans account where I sell tasteful underarm pics while wearing a bandana under the pseudonym Rad Pits. That kind of stuff could end a man's career. I just love that I get to talk to everyone and that I don't have to talk to anyone. I know you might think it'd be great to be approached in the wild and hear something lovely like, hey, I was watching one of your videos the other day and it made me laugh so hard I gave my newborn shaken baby syndrome. He'll never be able to walk. Which would be fantastic to hear in theory, but I'm as suited to socialising with strangers as a 3-foot double-ended marital aid is suitable as a prize for a bingo night at a retirement home, so that would actually bring me no joy at all. I'm much happier getting compliments on my work like I do now, by reading all the comments down there or scrolling past all the notes I have in my DMs because Hollywood lied to me. And if I wanted more compliments in person, all I gotta do is gaslight my missus into thinking I'm breaking up with her or put on my good jeans when I visit the boys of a Tuesday. So if you haven't guessed by now, I'm sorry to say I'm taking back my promise of the face reveal. Look, I know I'm disappointing the long-time curious, the fanatical younger viewers who like to obsess, and gay men and hetero women who'll have one less face to flick it to. But to those, I'll let you in on a little secret that might help soften the blow. I'm not some undiscovered male model who can drown a woman's underwear with a wink and a smile. And I'm not some horribly disfigured mutant who feels a personal duty to spare the world from the painful sight that is his face so children will be able to sleep at night.
I honestly am just picturing a 6 foot tall or whatever the fuck the equivalent of 6 feet is in the metric system. Ginger with maybe a ginger beard. That's what I'm picturing, like in my head with glasses.
I'm just some lad. You've already walked past 1,000 different versions of me in life already, and actually seeing what I look like will only serve to lift you to the lofty heights of... Oh, it's just some lad. Before you move on about your day, never to think about it again, because you've bigger concerns in life, and the most interesting thing about me, you've already been getting for the last 8 years. Now, I'm not oblivious to the fact that it's impossible to remain completely anonymous in this connected world. Be it through friends of friends, dishonest characters, or honest mistakes, even the most diligent of faceless online personalities will have a few photos of themselves knocking around at some corner of the internet. And I live in Ireland, which is a country so tight-knit that you're never more than one person away from knowing virtually anyone. The Dalai Lama. Yeah, I know him, sure, he'd be a son of his father. I've been on the sauce with him a few times, yeah. He's a nice enough chap, if not a bit preachy. He'd say these normal phrases, but in a real fancy way, so you'd think he's all about heart and soul. Which was fairly spot on, actually, because at the end of the night he was booting the heart and soul out of some poor bouncer who asked him about his dress. But sure, look, he always got a bit touchy after having a bag. So I can accept I can never be 100% faceless. At the end of the day, I go outside, I socialise, and sometimes people recognise my voice or find out who I am through a friend of a friend, and I can't stop them taking a stealthy pic and posting it all over their socials. Well, at least not until I can afford a hitman that has body disposals included in the price anyway. It's harder than you think. It's always like an additional add-on you gotta pay on top of it, or it's only included if you sign up to their newsletter, as if my inbox is some whore for them to pump whenever they want. Where was I? Oh yeah, so the odd person seeing my face here and there is an occupational hazard that comes with the territory, and I accept that. I just don't want everyone to know. But yeah, I'm going to leave this video here because talking about even the little bit of fame I have feels a lot like I'm having a whack into a mirror, and now I've got all that post-nut clarity washing over me. But at least in this state, I'm not at risk of giving you any more hormone-driven false promises that I have no intention of keeping. So there's that at least. Not unless I hit 444,444 subscribers anyway. Hey, I didn't say that. Oh, you're very funny, aren't you? I'm sure OG Ducky over there will tell you how I feel on that. Yeah, you can get fucked.
I've heard YouTubers say this before. Almost every anonymous YouTuber, for the exception of a few, with the exception of a few, has stuck with not ever showing their face, but it's a very small handful. Shoot, that's why I decided when I started YouTube many years ago, and my channel was not nearly as successful because I'm not nearly as talented, but I decided that I wasn't gonna have my face because honestly, I'm still invisible out here in these streets. And even if my wildest dreams happen and my YouTube channel does like blow the fuck up, I'm pretty sure niggas ain't not gonna treat me like a celebrity unless I, you know, do a video with celebrities or some shit. It's unfair to give that one an inspection grading, but I will. The inspection grading, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna give that one an A-. But honestly, I don't think it could have gotten a better grade above that. Because if he would have showed his face and been serious about it, that probably would have broke my heart a little bit. I think anonymity is important, especially if you want to remain anonymous, and especially if your girl is fine as fuck and you want to keep all the ladies and gay men just off your job. You know what I'm saying? You want to take your missus out and not constantly be hit on, because that's the only way women approach guys is if they can smell money or if you're famous. And we don't want that just yet, do we? Anyways, if you like my reactions, please subscribe, like, and comment. And if you have just for a video I can do a reaction to, leave it in the comment section below or hit me up in the social media links in the description. As always, if you made it this far in the video, guess what? You are fucking awesome. Don't let anyone tell you different.